Hi everyone. Okay, so this is my March haul, I guess. I haven't honestly picked up any books in March so far, and the first books, these books I'm showing you, are not even bought by me. These are gifted books, which is really lovely. So, this first one is Wildside by Elsie Silver. So, this is book 3 in the Rosehill series. This follows Reese and Tabitha, pretty sure. Double checking as we speak. It doesn't even say her name on it, but I'm pretty sure it's Tabitha. Let's have a look. Yeah, Tabitha. It's recent Tabitha. This was actually gifted to me by a friend. I know who it is, but it's still cute to see. So her note says, "Love you from Book SD." I know exactly who it is that got it, so I'm not worried. I know who bought it, and we're actually reading it as a buddy read this month, so I'm very excited to get into that too. And I know there's one more book in this series, which would be Wildcard. It's not out yet, obviously. It is due out this year though. And then I've just got to read the Gold Ranch Rush series, and then all of Elsie's books will be finished. I'm gonna be sad. I hope she writes another series. I'm not even gonna lie. So I have Wildside, which I'm so excited to get into. I think from when I'm filming for you guys, I think that we are gonna start reading it tomorrow. Fingers crossed. So yeah, there's that one. And then because okay, this one has an even funnier story. Okay, so over on BookTok, I entered into a Shrivelway. Now you may be thinking, okay, Jess, that's cool. I never win, so I just put my name in. I know I never win, so I don't get my hopes up. And then I forgot I was even in said giveaway. And then yeah, she did the draw. I'm one of the winners. So she went through the wish list and picked out some items, or item, depending on, I guess, the wish list. I actually had 3 different wish lists, so it was 4 wish lists. I have my Kindle one, my books that are £5 or under, my books that are just over £5 to 10, and then over £10. I have 4 book lists, so there's quite a variety to pick from, I guess. So the books picked are tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow. Now, I put this in my list because I kept seeing it in the shop and then I stopped seeing it in the shop after a while. But every time I kept picking up, I'm in Arin, and Darren was like, "You don't know if you're going to enjoy it." So I put it back down, but I've been super excited to get into it. It is definitely one that I am super excited to actually get into. So there's that. And then the little note that goes with it is enjoy your gift from Christine Patson. So I really am excited to get into this one. If you've read it, I'd love to know what you think about it. I don't know. I've not really. I don't know. I saw it everywhere for a while. And then the other book is How to Kill Men and Get Away with It. Okay, so this gives me full on comedy serial killer cutesy vibes. Don't know if that's what it is, but that's what the vibes it gives me. I don't think I've seen anyone talk about this on like Instagram, TikTok, or even on YouTube. I don't think any of the YouTubers I follow have actually read this one, or if they have it, I haven't seen their videos. Um, so I was super excited to have this one as well, and it just has a nice color to it as well. I mean, it does give me like that few like the serial killer vibes because on the back it does say who he was following me, that guy from the nightclub who wouldn't leave me alone. I hadn't intended to kill him, of course, but I wasn't sorry when I did, and despite the mess I made, I appear to have got away with it. That's when my addiction started. I got a taste for revenge, and quite frankly, I'm killing it. So it does give me like serial killer feels, like vibey feels. It does say on the bottom a deliciously dark, hilariously twisted story about friendship, love, and murder. So now I feel like it's going to be a cutesy kind of comedy version of a serial killer. the gift card, the little gift card for this one is, I hope you like these. Have a fabulous day. So, yeah, I'm super excited to get into these. I'm thinking this is meant to be like a thriller. No, mystery thriller. Either way, um, this one's definitely out of my comfort zone. I don't know what Tomorrow is about, so I kept picking out to try and get it. I thought it was meant to be a romance book, but I'm not sure. I do look forward to giving that a read anyway. Yeah. So for my first 3 books of March, I didn't even buy them; they were gifted to me. That was so nice. Um, I'm trying this month. I'm probably not going to get that many books myself because I have other ideas, or other plans to be doing this year, like this month, for things. So I might only end up picking up like 1 or 2 myself. But it was really great to get them gifted, and I really appreciate it. So thank you so much for gifting these. I really do appreciate it. Unexpected. I forgot all about this giveaway. When you enter a giveaway and forget you're in it. Other than that, thank you so much. Hopefully these will be in my this year reads. Hopefully, we'll see. I never end up getting around to reading half the stuff I buy. So yeah, thank you so much, and yeah, we'll see what we have next time for our next little bit of whatever we get coming in. Hopefully it'll be from Darren. He said he wants to replace 2 of my books. So other than that, bye everyone. Well, it won't be bye because I'll see you in a minute. But for me, it's bye. For you, I might not see you for another 2 weeks, but for you guys, it's like 2 seconds. Yeah, we'll see you then. Okay, guys, welcome back. So I actually did order myself some books this month. Yay! Um, I ordered a few, but there's like a lot of Amazon parcels that came. I'm not really sure what's what. So I'm hoping that this is one of mine. I mean, they're all mine. They're all for different things, but I'm hoping that this is one of the ones that I'm hoping for. Okay, that's not one of the ones I wanted. I'll have to go into that later on. The plan was to look in them briefly and then find out what's in them. I don't know what's in half of these. Okay, you. Okay, so we actually have books in this one. So I did pick up All My Kisses for You. So I did pick up book 2 in the works last month. And I knew I had to get this one. So I picked it up. Unforgiven, which is part of it's a Fallen novel. I do have pretty much all of them, I think, apart from one other one now from this one. The other ones I already had upstairs. Siphon Sparrow, because I needed it to finish my trilogy. I haven't even read Butcher Blackbird or Leather and Lark, but I thought I'd get it in, and then when I get around to it, I have the whole series because it's only a trilogy. And then, this is the other one. Torment. I did pick it up, and I knew I was waiting for that one to come, so I picked up as well. I don't know whether this is, I think this is book 2 in the series. Honestly, that's pretty much all of them in that series. I got them all, and I'm so happy I did. So yeah, there's that. I think I have some more because I couldn't help myself. I promised myself I wasn't going to go OTT, and I didn't really go OTT. Okay, this one. And then let me just make sure I've got everything I need. What's that one? Honestly. Okay. So I also picked up Birthday Kisses, which is a novella to the Lancaster Prep series. So I picked that one up. And then I also picked up New Year's Day as well, part of the series, Lancaster Prep series. And because you guys may remember my February reads with the fairy tales the Grimm Fairy Tales. So I did pick up Cinders because I really want to know. Because I really want to read it. Okay, I don't know who's going to be the second one to this one, but Lord, I'm honest to God, kind of like hanging on here for this one. I'm not even sure how I'm gonna. Woof. I don't know if it gives you any like extras. No, it doesn't. But it does have other books in there and stuff like that, so that'd be fun. But I'm eager to read this. After the other one, I'm super eager to get into this one, so let's see how that goes. And I ordered this one because I have all the rest and I felt like it was needed. I picked up Phantom and oh my gosh. So if you've read Hunt and Adeline and Haunt and Adeline, you'd know that although this isn't officially part of its series, it does follow the same verse. So we also have Satan's Affair, which is part of that verse, and Where's Molly? And this follows Gigi and I can't remember what the stalker's name was. It's been a while since I've read the other books. It's been about a year actually. But the guy that was stalking her, these are their books. This is their book. I'm so excited to see how it goes. And it isn't like a small one. Not as big as The Hunt and Adeline, but it's still good size. So I'm very excited to get into that. That's probably going to hit my TBR this month. And I could feel something in here and I don't know what it is. And it's got me all wondering if there's another book in it. I don't remember ordering. No, it's not. Okay, cool. Like I said before, I ordered so much, I forgot half of what was in there. But yeah, that's literally it for my own individual haul that I've bought myself. I know that Darren said he's going to pick up some stuff, so we'll see them as well. But oh my gosh, I'm just so excited for just those ones on their own. I cannot wait to see what else I get over the month. So we'll see you in the next one. Well, in the next bit. Okay, so we're back with our next little haul. This is actually probably what was picked up realistically over the last week, would we say? Because generally we pick up things over the weeks. So, I'm going to start with I picked up Heartstopper, which is volume 1. Okay, this one was from Amazon. It only cost me like £2 something, so I was like, oh, why not? The next one's like £6 something, so. Now, my theory is do I collect all of these because there's 5 books, so there's only 4 more to get before reading the first one? Not sure yet. But it is like a graphic novel, like comic strip type vibes. That's gonna be so fun to read for me. I mean, maybe not for everyone. And it's also like a romance too, so that's nice too. And then I did pick up Kennedy is King, which is another romance. So I know nothing about this book. I picked it up because it was £1.17. And yeah, I thought I just wanted to add something different in my library, something I wouldn't normally pick up. And see something different. And because the day I'm showing you guys this, it's actually St. Paddy's Day, and this is a green book, so that kind of feels good because you know St. Paddy's Day, you've got to wear green. I'm looking at Darren, and he's like at me. I'm actually not physically wearing green. Oh wait, I have like a teal green socks, and I've got green on my top. That's about it though. But this is a green book, so it counts because it arrived today. And then these two, Darren actually picked up to replace my paperback copies because I wanted hardbacks, realistically. But sometimes it's easier to read chunky books as hardbacks instead of paperbacks. So he got me House of Earth and Blood, which is Crescent City Book 1 by Sarah J. Maas. This is huge. Okay, look at how big that is. As paperback, it was even chunkier. We don't need to explain how hard that would be to hold that. And then, obviously, he also got me House of Sky and Breath, which actually arrived today as well. So, yeah. Which is a really super spread. But I did actually have the paperback copy. But it's still it's actually chunkier than the hardback. So yeah, but I'm gonna give this one to a friend because I know she actually has the paperback first one, so I'm gonna give the second one to her too. I'm not gonna let it go in vain. And then we went out shopping this weekend. So he hasn't bothered bringing down his own ones, but he did pick up 3 books of his own. I was going to show you because I might get around to reading them at some point. He got the LJ Ross series, the DCI Ryan series. So, and he's got books 1 to 3. We picked those up in Waterstones. While we were in Waterstones, we also picked up the Glennons, which is like I think it's meant to be like a novella type thing. Yeah, stories from the Ark of Scythe. I have the other 3 books, and I needed this one to finish the series. I didn't want to really pick up that series and read it without finishing it. I sometimes get a bit funny. I don't like reading half-finished series because I hate waiting for the next book. Especially if I really like it, and I hate waiting forever. That's why I shouldn't have read Onyx Storm when I did, because now I've got to wait forever for the next one. But yeah, so you right? Can you do that quietly?
No, I can't.
So yeah, I got this one. I have forgotten to take off my stickers. I need to get Darren to do it, but I did pick up Phantasm as well. I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce it. Like 99.9% sure that's how you pronounce it. But oh, just look at that cover. It looks so cute. I wish that it had like sprayed edges to match that, because that would have looked well nice. But yeah, so this is actually book 1. Book 2 is due out and paperback in April, and somebody decided to click on Amazon pre-order.
Who was that, I wonder?
Yeah, who was that, I wonder? So I did pick up this one, which I've been dying to pick up. I need to get Crimson Moth as well. That's the other one I want to get for that series. But yeah, so super excited. I think that's only a duology as well, so there's only gonna be 2 books. And then the one I was most excited about, I wanted to get this in the Works, okay, because the Works was doing it for like £6 or £5 or something, and I really wanted to get in there, but the Works was not open. I got Strawberry Patch Pancake House. Okay, guys, I do actually have the other 3, which are not that you can see properly, but they are at the back over there, like on this shelf. And I've read them. So I read Pumpkin Spice in October last year. I read Cinnamon in November, and I read The Christmas Tree Farm in December, and I got Strawberry Patch Pancake House, which I'm pretty sure will be a buddy read with a friend, because she's not allowed it until Mother's Day. So I'm going to wait for her to read it. Also, there will be the Gingerbread Bakery, and I think that might be the last one in this series. I think. She has to. But she has got it though. She's in the picture. So that is literally it that I've picked up so far. I'm not sure if I'm picking up any more like this week that I'm showing it to you for me, but for you, it'll be the end of the week. I don't know. We'll have to see. I still have my Fairy Loot to arrive. Is that what you're talking about? Then what? Oh, but that does that count as for this though? So yeah, that's literally all I got this week, and it's a lot. Those Crescent City books alone are huge. They look like they deserve their own bloody talk show or something. But yeah, so that is literally it. Might have more, might not. I don't know. I definitely know my Fairy Loot's due. I think that's it really. That's all I know is coming. Unless Darren decides to do anything cheeky between now and then. And let's be honest, he's quite cheeky at times. Aren't you? No. Says the guy that bought the 2 Crescent City books.
You wanted that.
Yeah, but you didn't have to buy them.
Go for cheap, so.
Still like £20 each. Anyway, so let's see the next part and what else we end up getting. Hi everyone. Okay, so this isn't the last of my haul, I don't think, because I do have more to come. And yeah, so and I'm still waiting, obviously, for my fairy loot because that'll be so excited. I'm so excited. I'm sick of fairy loot box. Anyway, putting that aside, so sorry. This year, my goal was to try and get some of the books in the series that I need to finish the series. So because I do tend to go and buy lots of new books in for new things. I'll show example of like Heartstopper, whole new series, which we already Darren converted those. I did get Strawberry Patch Pancake House, which is a series I have already started. I have it at the back on that shelf up there. And that Glenins, which is a series I haven't read yet, but I do have the other two up there. But then I got like Phantasma, another series. First book in the series, but I don't have, I just got that. I have this one, which is a standalone. I did pick up quite a few, like, beginning of the month as well to finish off some of the series that I've already got, I think. No, they were all for series I've already started. So that's the goal, to try and finish some of the series that I've already started collecting. Is this year's goal. And read them. At the end of the year, I am going to count how many books I have read that I have bought this year. I'm going to document all the ones that were bought this year. Just so I can see what ones, well, or ones that arrived this year. Because obviously Darren buys some as well. Yeah. I want to see what ones I'm reading and how many of them I read from this year. That's the goal, to read them. So, putting that aside, I'm starting with a book 3, which is Lost and Lassoed. This is by Layla Sage. This is was it Blue Ranch Rush or something? Blue Ranch. I can't remember what it's called. I said it on Amazon, but I didn't buy it on Amazon. I bought it in the works. The first one is Done and Dusted, then Swift and Saddled, and Lost and Lassoed. There is another one due out this year, so whether I get to it or not is another situation. Hopefully I do. Okay, hopefully I do. Goals. I do need to get around to it. Honest to God, I keep telling myself I'll read it. I know the first one did really well. Everyone likes the first two. I'm super excited to get into this one. And this one is a single dad, right? Little sister's best friend. Oh, it doesn't actually say. I'm pretty sure I saw somewhere that is a single dad, like nanny type thing, kind of like Heartless from Elsie Silver. So that'd be cool to see. So yeah, I got that. And then because I was in the works, I had 3 for 6. So I did pick up 2 for Darren. I picked up 4 for myself. Because I picked up 3 and then there's 4 in this series. I got a whole new series. And I was like, I'll pick up 2 for Darren for his birthday. So I got The Dead Guy Next Door by Lucy Score. So I have enjoyed the Knockmount series by Lucy Score. I read her Worst Best Man. I have Mr. Fixer Upper and I have that Pretend You're Mine. Is that what it's called? Sorry, I need to look. Yeah, so I have the Benevolent series. I've read the Knockmount series. I have obviously also read The Worst Best Man, which I have. This is the Riley Thorne series. Wow, there's quite the library here. I also do have Mr. Fixer Upper, which is the Welcome Home series. I need to get the Christmas fix. I did not know that. Okay. Okay, so I have got The Dead Guy Next Door. And then, because, can't help myself, The Corpse in the Closet. I don't know, I have a very bad, yeah, I can't help myself. I have to, so I got Corpse in the Closet. And look at the cute kitty on that one, that's adorable. The other one had like tarot cards, and this one's got cats. This one's got a blast from the past, and look at the little matches. I don't even know what they're about. I should really look at the back. her hot tattooed private investigator boyfriend. Okay, well, clearly I'm missing something here, and I'm gonna. Yeah. Yeah. I've no idea what these are about, guys. I'm not even gonna bother really reading the back because otherwise I'll end up forgetting it anyway by the time I get around to reading it. So when I get around to reading it, I'll read the back again. I'm super excited. So, so Summer is. Oh, wait, what? Hang on. So nice normal life, is that too much to ask? Riley is divorced and broke, living in the pack of elderly roommates. Okay. Oh, her mom is convinced that Riley must be clairvoyant. Oh, so now she's a psychic. Okay, so she's a psychic. Investigator Nick doesn't play well with others. Okay, so he's a PI. They have to join forces. Okay, so in this one, her and this PI have to work together. Okay. Summer is heating up for this reluctant psychic and her handsome private investigator boyfriend. Okay, so they're together in this one. They end up together. But disapproving grandmother arrives. Oh, Jesus. Determined to make Riley finally take her powers seriously. So she has actual powers. Okay, cool. She's a psychic. And then this says summer is over, and so is the psychic detective's bad luck, or is it? So there we go. And then the last one is called The Body in the Backyard. Her self-absorbed ex-husband back into her life was not on the psychic's amateur detective bingo card. I feel like that's gonna, yeah. Okay. Okay. Oh, wait, what? Okay. So this is gonna be fun, and has a little mask in the corner there. So she's psychic. Okay, cool. That's literally all I picked up. I have no idea what they're really about or anything about them other than now what I just saw on the back. I'm intrigued, but the thing is, I reckon I'm gonna pick them up and be like, I'm gonna read these this year. Yeah, because that's the kind of person I am. I don't know. I don't know how I'm gonna get to read them. I do tend to read a lot, actually. So I do tend to knock them down as fast as I can buy them. So yeah, my TBR pile might be growing up bigger, but it's also getting red, so it's going down quicker. So yeah, but I can't wait to see what our next little bit of haul will be. I'm super intrigued to see what that will be. Can't wait. So yeah, we'll see you in the next bit. Hi everyone. So I have a delivery. This is actually my second Fairy Loot box. I'm so excited. I'm waiting for the free Fairy Loot box, which is the YA, the adult fantasy, and I'm pretty sure there was something else they've added new to the site as well. So they put them all as free, but that's like £75. Yeah. And I want the YA box itself so I can get like all the little treat things they put inside it, because they put stuff inside them like cards, pins. Sometimes I've seen people get like cushions, tote bags, cups. That I'd really like some of that stuff too. So yeah. But there we go. We have March's box which says Powerful Legacies, Gifted and Talented by Olive Blake. Is she the one that wrote Heavenly Bodies? No, Olive Blake. Atlas 6, I think. I want to read that series, but this is awesome. It says, following the death of their father, three highly gifted siblings must confront their long-standing rivalries, dangerous abilities, and unfulfilled potential as they battle for control of his vast legacy. Ooh. That's super exciting. So here's our bag. Yes, put them back in the box. What are you talking about? Oh wow, just seeing the top, it's purple. One of my favorite colors is purple. Blue and purple are my two favorite colors. I am a sucker for something cute, purple and blue. Oh wow. How nice is that cover? On the back it says money is family business, magic is family curse. You could have told me that looked really nice. Look at that. Oh wow. Should we have a look at the inside cover first before we carry on? I think I'm going to be having mine on the other side, just like I did with the other one. This is the other side of the dust jacket. There we go, no glare there. Yeah, so she is the one that did the Atlas 6 and One for the Enemy and Masters of Death. Do you? I'm not sure about the people bit though. Maybe I will keep it this side. This looks quite nice. We'll put that to the side for a second while we look at the hardcover. Oh wow. It literally has the same basically the same pattern as the actual dust jacket and the edge. Huh? Yeah, that is quite rare. And then we have our end papers, which I'm opening slowly because I don't want to ruin it. So we have 3 siblings, 2 girls and a guy, is that? Yeah. And then our back end paper is the same. And if I remember rightly, which I didn't show you before, it has got the author's letter, which was signed by author. And I'm pretty sure aren't they signed as well? Oh, that's probably the only signature in there. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it says the Atlas trilogy. I've not read any of those yet. Oh wow, she's read as under a pen, wrote under a pen name as well. So yeah, I'm super excited. It says the dedication is for my family. Lol. So I'm guessing that her and her siblings are competitive. So oh wow, I'm so excited. Yeah. I get so excited whenever I pay for these and then I'm waiting like the whole month for them to arrive. It's super exciting. Well, it comes out my account first normally and then you put it back in, so I still pay for it first. And then I have to wait all month for it, and I feel like this is probably the most exciting thing in the month is knowing that there's going to be such a pretty book to come home to or open the door to. So yeah, I mean this is only the second one I've received because I was lucky enough to get it pretty much in February, right? Not too bad. Not too bad. What a nice way to start your year. I'm so excited. Darren's over there like, oh my god, what have I got myself in for? I've actually been browsing Fairy Loot's website, so I was like, I like this. I like this. So, and then I was on eBay looking at some of the resale options. I was like, dang, you're selling it more than Fairy Loot are, Jesus. So there's that. But I'm really gutted I didn't get the Chestnut Springs series when Fairy Loot did that. No, I couldn't. Wasn't on the site when I signed on. But they are on eBay. But they're going for like a couple of $100. That hurts my heart. But I really want them. And the Twisted Love series. So I think that's going to be a goal for like in a couple of months' time to try and save up enough to get one of those sets. Both sets, preferably. So yeah. But so excited. We have our second Fairy Loot box arrive. It is obviously a subscription based box, so it comes once a month. And yeah, I'm so excited, guys. I have to read these. I think this is going to be an interesting one. If I like her writing in this, I'm definitely going to get the others. Like the Atlas trilogy. Not another series. Maybe. I don't know. I was on eBay this morning and I saw loads of this already for sale. I didn't realise this was actually this month's book. So maybe a lot of people didn't like it. I feel like people just buy it and then resell it in general for higher the price. I saw it. So we paid, how much was it? Basically £25 including shipping. And I saw it going for like £100 on eBay. And you've got to pay for shipping this book from Fairy Loot. So keep that in mind, guys. Don't get ripped off. Oh gosh. So we're hoping to pick up some more extra bookies, but tomorrow, of my time of recording, tomorrow is actually Darren's birthday. We're going out his birthday. He said he might pick me up some. We don't know yet. I don't feel bad though because it's his birthday, but I can't say no to a good book. But yeah, so we'll just have to see how that goes. But yeah, so I'm super excited actually. we had quite a nice little book haul this month in general. I've really knocked out a lot of books that I needed to get. So, yay! Till next time. Okay, guys, so it's official. This is the last part of my haul for March, and it is a Mother's Day part haul. So, although you will literally see this also on Mother's Day, happy Mother's Day! Woo! Celebrate those moms! Okay, so I am not an official like child mother, but I am a fur mother. Okay, we have a dog, we have a cat. You know, I've got fur babies. I have Darren, he's a big kid. I tolerate him, it counts. As any woman that's married or in a long-term relationship would know. I'm not as bad. Anyway. Right, before I get into this teeny haul that Darren did buy me and checked for me to make sure that nothing was damaged because we ordered it from Amazon. We've had a few mess ups with Amazon before. I have to tell you this because he'll get moody. There is one more part still to this little tiny haul that hasn't arrived yet. But it will probably come and be thrown in with April. It won't be a book, but it's book related. And I really think you'd like it. I like it.
So, I know what it is.
If it's book related, I like it. It's like, you don't know. I don't need to know. It's book related. That is enough. Anyway, and we now have a thing. Okay, I actually filmed April's TBR already just so that I was on point with that one. And now we have decided to do this new thing. So if I finish my TBR that has been given to me or that I picked out myself, Darren will be giving me dun dun dun. No, you say it.
£50.
They'll give me £50 for every completed TBR. Now, this started out as a joke, okay? It was supposed to start as a joke. In May, I am due to go away to London. And I said, pick out a few books. And he was like, you won't finish them. I was like, okay, so pick out like 3-4 books. Doesn't matter, I won't finish them. 9 times out of 10, I don't really read many books while I'm in London because I'm just on the go constantly. I don't get a chance to. But sometimes I do get that time where I'm like, this is me time. I'm going to read. Anyway, keep that in mind, okay? Because in December last year, November time, I read like 6 books while I was in London. So I told him to pick out 4 books. He picked out kind of biggish size books. He says then, I'll give you £50 if you read all 4. Originally it was 3, I added an extra 1. I can do that. I can do that. So that was that goal. Then we evolved to, for every month I complete my TBR, I get £50. Also, May has 2 TBRs, so that's £50. That means I get £100 in May if I finish both TBRs. If I don't finish the TBR from London, obviously I'll finish it when I get home, but I don't get the £50. Yeah, making sure I was right in saying that. So, goals, okay, guys, we've got to encourage these goals. And no offense, I don't read that much. Like, I haven't probably read for the last 4 or 5 days. I keep picking up my book to read, and then I'm just like, He's read more than I have in the last couple of days. He finished Satan's Affair. He read more than me. You see? So, we've got that little bit out of the way. He wanted me to tell you guys that because, I don't know, he thought it'd be fun. Fun game to play. I do have my jar. It's already on top by the moment. It's got some money in for him right now because it was just his birthday. So, putting that all aside, we're going to move into the last kind of book haul for March because there's going to be no more for March now. We are literally last of March. I am starting off my book haul with My Dark Prince. So, I do have My Dark Romeo and in My Dark Desire. I remember that My Dark Romeo is a dark retelling of Juliet and Romeo and Juliet, whatever. I don't know what's wrong with me. You know what's funny about that? You see that green? Oh, you wouldn't know, but there used to be a little green book right here. That was Romeo and Juliet. And I just said Juliet and Romeo. Like I have no idea what it's actually called. But I do. It's one of my favourite plays by Shakespeare. Anyway, moving on. I'm pretty sure My Dark Desire is a Cinderella retelling, if I'm right. Not 100%, please don't quote me. I don't remember. I haven't actually read them. And this one, from the just looking at the back, it says the Sleeping Beauty woke up to a nightmare. Imagining that would be like a Sleeping Beauty retelling, but it's like dark romance version of it. We've got mafia. We've got this set looks like forced marriage. Stuck inside a nightmare. Yeah, it looks like, yeah. I don't know. I'm gonna read and find out. But it is a bit of a monster itself. So I thought it does this so that he knows I can't finish my TBRs. But yeah, so that's one. And then we got The Charlie Method, which is the Campus Diaries book 3. It has only just come out, pretty sure this month. If it wasn't this month, it was the month before. I was going to pre-order it and I didn't. But I do have The Graham Effect and Dixon Rule. I'm pretty sure that pretty sure the first one in this series is like the daughter to the couple from the book 1 of campus is it Off Campus series? Is that what that was? Yeah, the Off Campus series. So I know that, but I don't know about anything else in these set. So, but I do like the character art, and who does, instead of one guy we have two here, so why not? And look, we have a letter in there. It says, "Dear reader, so what's better than one hot hockey player who wants to rock your world? Two. How about two? I hope you're ready for Will and Beckett. Charlie sure is. Love, L. Kennedy." Yeah, Will and Beckett. And this is also really thick, but kind of makes sense if you've got like 3 characters. Is it like 3 POVs as well? I don't know why I'm asking you, like you're gonna answer me straight out from the freaking camera. Like, yes, Jess, there is 3 character POVs. We've got Charlotte in chapter 1, which is Charlie. That's Charlotte again. Chapter 6 it just looks like texting. Okay. Texting, by the way, guys, I said. Will. Charlotte. Charlotte. Come on. Another Charlotte. Beckett. Okay, yeah, we've got all 3 of their POVs in here. All 3 of them. So that'd be nice. That would be nice. And I haven't read any L. Kennedy yet, by the way, guys. Just to point out. Do I feel a bit crazy? I do have all of Off Campus, Briar U. Now I'm up to date on those Campus Diaries. I do have that Stay and Good. So the Wags novels. Yeah. Okay, and then I got the Christmas Fix. I don't have enough Christmassy books, but this actually is a book 2 in a series. I can't remember what the series is now called. I looked earlier, now I can't remember. Welcome Home series. We have Mr. Fixer Upper. I already have that upstairs, which is thicker than this book. This is like a nice average size book. Love it. And it's Christmassy. Who doesn't love that? And it's a Lucy score. And I know I'm going to like this because the first 2 words on this back says single dad. I love a good single dad romance. So there you have it. And then I have L. Kennedy's Bad Girl Reputation. So I'm looking at it there and it doesn't look right. Bad Girl Reputation. Okay, so in this is book 2 in the Avalon series. Pretty sure it's Avalon Bay. Avalon Bay, yeah. Book 2 in that one. I got the first one in a blind date. I think the last month or the month before. So I picked up, well, I didn't pick up, Darren picked up, but you know, I kind of like pushed it onto him a bit. I left it in the cart so he knew what ones I kind of want and was looking forward to, didn't you? Hello?
Well, don't say that.
Huh? Well, even better. Books that I'm like most excited about go into cart to save so I can remember to get them at a later date. So this is book 2 in this series. You do well. You do well. And then we have The Summer Girl, which is book 3. And at the moment, the most up-to-date book of the series, as far as I know. I don't think there's any more right now after this. I'm not sure if there will be more released. I don't know. I haven't really kind of like stalked El Kennedy to find out, but maybe I should read the ones I've got and then have another check. You know how it is. Yeah, yeah. Do I buy series and keep them on my TBR? Yes. Do I read them though? Yes. Would I reread them if I really liked them? And then these two are small books. Okay, so we had like 2 chunkers, we got a few little nice average size books, and we got little cute books. Okay, so this is The Vampire's Escape. This is book 3 in the Royal Blood series. Honestly, I've not read the other 2. They are upstairs on my TBR pile. There's only 4 in this series. I feel like it'd be smarter if I just get all 4 and then read them all at once, as opposed to reading one at a time at this size. I'm probably going to get frustrated if there's like a cliffhanger at the end of them. So I've only got 1 more to get, and then I'm excited to try these out. And I'm pretty sure if I remember, there was the first one had like a yellowy kind of like theme going on with the coloration. I'm pretty sure book 2 had like a reddy color, and I'm pretty sure when I saw it, book 4 has like a blue cover, like the blue on there. So that's going to be so cool to see. Of course, they're all going to be lined up sideways. It says a paranormal romance, by the way, but it doesn't say anything on the side there. They're going to go on my shelf. It's going to look like that. I'm not going to know what it is, are we? And then last but not least, Darren got, but he got me Little Doll. Okay, by Aria Devon. It is a dark romance book, I'm pretty sure. 100%, 99.9. Let's have a look and see if there's trigger warnings. Normally trigger warnings would be, doesn't say. First edition. What? Okay. Pretty sure it is a dark romance. It does have like dark romancy feels. Okay, yeah, we got triggers and tropes. Okay, yeah, we're not gonna read all those triggers because yeah, this is YouTube, but it doesn't need to hit all these triggers. Say what? Okay. Sorry, I was just reading some of. Okay, some of these don't. Okay. Hmm. Questionable happily ever after. Okay, so when I get there, I'm gonna. I'll see what that's all about. But yeah, she's a dark romancy styled author. I don't need to question my morals. I know that they're messed up. Okay, I enjoyed Satan's Affair. I enjoyed Hunting and Haunting Adeline. I enjoyed Where's Molly. I read them. I ate them up. It is what it is. Okay, guys. I have no shame in knowing I enjoy these books. Okay, I read Credence. I enjoyed it. I don't care. Okay, I enjoyed it. Okay, it's what I like to read. That's what I like to read. I'm not forcing it on you. I'm not saying read. Don't read it. Don't like it. Don't read it. Simple, easy, easy. So this is actually making me very excited though. I might have to add this in on May's TBR just so I can read it. But yeah, so that is literally the last of my little haul, which I really love. The excitement for opening this to show you guys, and Darren wanted to be here. He is working officially tomorrow, so he wanted to be here for me to open it all. But look at that lovely haul. Oh wait, let's make sure you can see all the books. Yeah, these 2 top ones, you can't see the names on the sides. But yes, I like the colors. If you weren't looking at their titles and the fact that different series, the colors like that look nice, doesn't it? Nice little color stack. So that's gonna join my the March pile. I've got to figure out which books to take a picture with. But yeah, so that is it for March's haul. I can't wait to see what I end up getting in April. I know a few things that I'm going to be getting. Example, the Fairy Loot box when that arrives. That will definitely arrive. That is like the one main thing I do get. I've got another little secret gift from this, what Darren got for Mother's Day that will arrive then, so I'll throw it in with that one. Anything else that I know will come? I don't know. I'm pretty sure we've got Fearless on pre-order as well from Waterstones. So that should also come. Technically, because that's releasing in April as well. But yeah. And I think Darren clicked pre-order on another book in April as well. That's on Amazon. Let me double check because he always says to me that I should. He's like, get it, and then he clicks it, and then I forget it, and then when it wants to take money, I'm like, why is it trying to take money from me? So let's see. We've got orders. 11th of April is Enchantra, which is the second one to Phantasma. So I have that as well for sure coming. That's the 11th of April. So yeah. And then, wow, Darren has a lot coming tomorrow for himself. So yeah, excited, very excited. Very excited for April just as much as I was excited for March's. My plan is to try and finish a bit more of my reading corner. So okay guys, I'm gonna leave you there. I hope you enjoyed what I got throughout the month. If there's any that you have or have read or have in your own TBR, I'd love to know. And any suggestions on what I need to bulk push up in my TBR, let me know, because I'm other than April won't be because I've already done April's TBR. But I mean, like for maybe May when I'm at home to read. In June, I really need to get around to Throne of Glass series. Basically, he wants you to pick as many books for me to squeeze in months so that I don't succeed. Okay, guys. Yeah, that's it. Bye, everyone. I hope to see you in our next video.